All right, I have our kale salad almost all the way created, but I wanted to show you how I process the kale itself. The first thing I do when I get the kale in the house is I strip it. The kale has a hardy center or stem, and you just pull down on the kale until that stem is clean. Some people actually will saute these up like asparagus. I've never done that, but maybe someday. What I will do with this, though, is I put it into a separate container. This is the discards from everything that I have cleaned this morning, including the radishes. I have the radish leaves in there. That's great for broth. You can do it with anything that you've got, even onion peels, as long as there's no mold on them. Garlic peels, carrot ends. I tend not to use carrot peels. They've been in the ground and I don't know how clean I can get them. But most anything that you peel off of a vegetable you can use for broth later on. And this is a curly. This one's a little easier than the other to strip. But then you strip this, you wash it. I wash mine in a salad spinner. I really, really love it. But sometimes it doesn't get things quite dry enough. So after it's been in the salad spinner, I'll just take a dish towel and put my kale or whatever vegetable it is that I've been washing, and I'll put it in the towel and dry it a little bit more. And so what you see here is a little bit of the kale left. And I put every kind of the kale that we discussed this morning in here. And I am just going to curl my fingers in so I don't cut my hand off. And I'm going to cut this into strips, really, really narrow strips. I'm going to go one way, and then I'm going to go the other way so that it have got really large pieces of kale that you're trying to chew. All right, and so I'm just going to add this to the rest of the kale in the bowl. That's a lot of kale salad for two people having lunch today, so I may have gotten carried away with the amount that I put in here. Now, the way that you make kale salad palatable, a lot of people are like, oh, it's too chewy, or it's too picky, or that sort of thing. There's a key to that. Now, I put in salt. You can use whatever kind of salt you like, a little bit of olive oil, and this is optional, but I like to put lemon juice in it. And make sure you have clean hands, because the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to massage this. You're going to massage that salt, oil, and lemon into the salad. Now you're going to do that for about a minute. I won't make you watch me do this for a minute. All right. What you see before you is a beautiful kale salad. Now you might say, is that the entire salad? And it can be. This is delicious just the way it is. You can add whatever you want to it. Often we put chickpeas, maybe some quinoa in it, carrots, tomatoes, whatever you like in a salad. Go ahead and put it in. It's also not so saturated with oil that you can't put your favorite dressing in it as well. The oil is just enough to break down the hearty parts of the kale. And so feel free to experiment with the base of this salad and make it your own. With that said, perhaps you have a kale recipe that you would like to share. I would love for you to share that in the comments, and then maybe sometime I can actually experiment and try it, and maybe we can video that particular kale recipe. Lastly, this does last for several days in the refrigerator. I made this for two people. It's extreme. We're not going to be able to eat all of this in one meal. So it does last quite a while in the fridge. So enjoy your kale, and thanks for listening. Until next time.